I posted and streamed every single day for 30 days, and the last week of this challenge, this happened. Everyone says there are 3 rules to grow on social media. 1, find a niche. 2, post daily or consistently. And 3, make good content. Simple, right? Well, I decided to test that. But when I started this month, my content, well, it wasn't that great. Let's lock in this time. Who's your... That's the Punisher down. Good. I can watch my old clips, basically Baby's First Montages clips. They're not great. I mean, some funny kills, some decent edits, but nothing special, nothing noteworthy, really. So I figured if I didn't know exactly what I was doing yet, the best place to start was, well, consistency. Post every day. Day 1, January 16th, 2026. I came back from a break and posted my Marvel Rivals kill montage. And I'm going to be honest, it was boring. Not terrible, just boring. And the numbers reflect that. The first few did okay for my channel, but then the views started dropping, naturally. And that's when I realized something important. Posting daily doesn't automatically make people care. The turning point wasn't better editing. It wasn't higher kill counts. It was me being an idiot in voice chat with my friends on games, making dumb jokes, making regular show references, just being chaotic. And weirdly enough, those started doing better. The moment I stopped trying to look cool and I leaned into a personality, things started moving. Not exploding, but moving. Then I had a clip when I killed someone named Zaza. Now, if you know, you know. I'm not going to get into the whole Zaza stock drama. That is well in the past and is honestly, frankly, probably dating this video, but it was my biggest clip for the time and the views showed it. But I also learned another lesson from that. Timing matters, and context matters, and luck. All 3 of these things matter, and frankly, they're kinda out of your control. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky and post the right thing at the right time. Last week of the challenge, though, was different. 3 things happened. First, I made a tier list video and turned it into a short. What did do well, though, was the short that adjacent said video, as I sort of figured. As well, one key success to getting a boost in your shorts is, well, comments, likes or dislikes, people replaying your short because they thought your takes were stupid. And rightfully so. Second, though, I decided to make a series, that being the Marvel Rivals main series. And if you are a subscriber, there's a really good chance you come from that series, as the stats show it. This series has done insanely well for me, and I've been able to continue it mostly due to the support of you guys. I wouldn't have continued the series and continue to plan the series to cover every single main if it wasn't so positively received, and frankly, I appreciate it, all of you. Third, this thing that helped me was I was in another YouTuber's video. And yet again, this ties back into the luck situation. I did not plan for this. I happened to get put in a game with Zoidiv, known as Better Online, the rage bait Spider-Man in the community, and as soon as it happened, I saw immediate growth on majority of my platforms, especially on Twitch, which, yet again, if you are from his video, I appreciate you stopping by. Whether you decided to stick around or just peek out of curiosity, it still means the world to me. At the end of this challenge, though, I learned something important. Posting daily doesn't make you grow. Sure, it certainly helps. What really, it makes you experiment. And it forces you to improve. You are constantly making content every day. And you are constantly getting information on what content works and what doesn't. You learn from that. You learn what works, the lengths, edits, content. Posting daily helps you improve. I feel like if you watch my clips from the beginning of this challenge to now, I would say there's been a noticeable change in quality. Hopefully for the better. Let's lock in this time. Who's your... That's the Punisher down. Good. Now it's time for part 8 of what I think about your Marvel Rival main. Wanda mains. I'm not trying to be rude, but really, the end of the day, and what I want people who are watching this to take away, smaller content creators like myself, is growth doesn't just come from posting more. Sure, it helps, but really it comes from personality, having some sort of series format, or just content that matters and involves the community, because honestly, that's what people want. They want to engage with you, and that's something you have over larger content creators, is you're able to engage more. Not saying larger content creators don't care about their fan base, but when you have millions of people, it is harder to engage with people individually. You're more engaging with them as a group. When you're a smaller content creator, you can kind of engage 1v1 with these people, and I think that is something personally I would use in building not only a community, but building yourself on this platform, and really platforms in general. Involve your community. Also, make sure to involve some controversy. Nothing serious. Seriously, guys, don't do anything crazy, but spark some comments, whether it's people defending their main because I don't like them, or they felt that I wasn't giving them enough credit. Doing stuff like that builds engagement and makes people want to watch you, whether it's positively or negatively. At the end of the day, they are still watching you. That's ultimately what YouTube cares for. And also, just being consistent long enough for opportunities to stack. The more you post, like I said, the higher chance you have something blowing up, or at the very worst, you're learning what doesn't work, which sounds negative, but in the end of the day, if you use it positively and you acknowledge that, hey, this content isn't working, that's okay. Use that content to tell you that I need to be better. This isn't working. The series isn't working. This format isn't working, and that's okay. Now, the future. I personally planned on making this again. Making an update to this video about 3 months in, and about 6 in a year of posting / streaming for the most part every single day. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to be every day, but I do want to try to do something daily. And I want to say this. I do love Marvel Rivals. It's not the perfect game, but I do love its chaos. I love the moments. I love its community. But I do want to build something that survives if Marvel Rivals goes under, which, frankly, how the game's going right now with its newest updates and how people are feeling about it, especially with other games like Overwatch, the future of Marvel Rivals, I don't think it will ever go under, but it is very... It's not in the best place. We'll put it like that. If you know, you know. My real goal was never just Marvel Rivals. My real goal is building something around me. My humor, my ideas, my personality. If I can do that, the game to me doesn't really matter that much, as long as I have my community. In conclusion, the first month is done. I didn't blow up, per se. I didn't magically become full-time. But I found direction. And honestly, that might be more important. I'm going to keep on experimenting. And if there's something you genuinely wanted me to try or see or play, please let me know. I appreciate any and all feedback on what I should do in the future and how I can improve my content for you as an individual or the community as a whole. Because this isn't about 30 days. The 30 days was an excuse and a challenge I put upon myself to engage in something I actually want to do, something I'm passionate about. The challenge was to force me to be consistent. I was not posting enough. So with that being said, at the release of this video, month 2 will be starting. I can't wait to see where my channel and my community goes from here. I appreciate you all for tuning in. And if you are a fellow content creator, especially a small one, go look out there, man. We all are gonna need it.